All right, so thank you very much, everybody, for being here. It's another great day to talk about a powerful technology that can bless you, bless your family. We want you to make money online. We want to show you how to make money online, what works. We want to show you the path to $1 million, and we want you to go on this journey with us. Our goal is to make sure that you see the path to bring joy, love, and excitement to you and your family. We want you to experience the joy that comes from being able to pay all your bills, right? Being able to say, hey, I want to send my kids to the best school and being able to afford it. We want to show you the path to being able to achieve what you are meant to achieve. What is that desire that you have? I can tell you that that desire, for you to have it means it is possible. It's possible. There's a version of yourself that has and can unlock that desire for you. And there's a behavioral pattern, things to learn, skills to acquire to change your results. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an example of how you can smile, how you can have time with your family. The weight of expenses makes people to forget to smile. However, I want to remind you that life can give you options, opportunities to change your financial status exist all around you. It all depends on where you choose to look. Tonight, if you're coming here for the very first time, I want you to look closely at a system that will bless you and your family. Well, of course, this system has been operating since 2021. It's been changing lives. It's a tested and trusted platform, very safe, resilient. It's a breakthrough system which keeps innovating and improving itself. It's a sustainable business model and a scalable platform. Now, this is an example of result people get when trading with this system. All right. Here's an example. I mean, people are making profits, $4,000 in one single day, thousands of dollars being made. So you could be someone who's making about $43,000 profit, making money with this system. What about low income, low capital, participants? Here you can see some low income, low capital participants making some money, with some little knowledge, they're able to keep making money. And we have some people who have, let's say, $2,000 also making money. Of course, capital is king. The more capital you have, the more money you make. And that is the nature of business. And here you have a $2,500 account constantly making money. We have lots of proof. People ask for proof. These are all proof. Proof, more proof, and more proof. These are all proof to show that you can make money with the system you're about to learn about. So I thank you for being here. Lots of testimonials. The reason why why you need this technology is because inflation is dealing with you and your family insidiously, right? Inflation is dealing with you and your family insidiously. And that's how dangerous it is. That's how devastating it is. It keeps coming slowly but surely. The basket on one side has $150 tag on it. Let's say that basket is what your family needs to survive for 1 week or 1 month or 2 weeks, whatever time frame you choose. That same thing that your family needs to survive, as time goes on, maybe within a month or 2 months or thereabout, becomes more expensive. It's tagged $200. Just to show you that it's going to be getting more and more expensive as time goes on. And this is why we tell you your purchasing power is going down while the prices of things is going up. So you find yourself to be in a position where at one point you only be able to afford half of what you could afford before. You're going to pull out your kids from all the best schools and put them where they're not going to learn anything. You're going to be thinking of how to cut cost. So how about you think of how to just make more money to meet up your demands, the demands that life, brings to you? Because you must provide for your family. You must get them what they need. How about not cutting down on items and making enough money to keep exactly what they need on the table? That's where technology comes in, and I'm going to show you how that's going to happen. The dollar and every fiat currency is losing value. Not just the dollar, every fiat currency. Of course, this is the United States dollar, the most sought after currency. But you see, look at it over a period of 100 years, it is losing value. That is exactly how it is happening. All right? It is losing value. So it doesn't matter if you make money in dollars, it doesn't matter if you make money in Japanese yen, whatever currency, over time, it will lose its purchasing power. And that is why you need a technology that can help you to counter poverty and increase your purchasing power. Welcome to the blockchain. The blockchain is a technology that can help you to improve your financial capabilities. The blockchain is a connection of technologies powered by nodes all over the world, from Tibet to Istanbul, all powered globally, powering the blockchain. Now, this connection of computers is called an internet, but not your internet that you know, not your internet like TikTok, Facebook, and all that. No, that one is the internet of information where you go and get overloaded with information. We're talking about the internet where you have money, the internet of value, the internet of money, the financial internet. The financial internet is the internet where everything you touch is money. If you hit your head against the wall, that wall is money. If you fall on the floor, that floor is money. Anything you touch is money all around you. Money above you, money below you, money behind you, money in front of you, money all around you. Money, money, money. You are money. In the internet of money, you are money. All you have to do is come with your own equipment to pick up as much as you can. If you come with a small, bowl, you pick up a small quantity of profits, and that bowl refers to your capital. That's what I want you to know about the blockchain. It is the internet of money. It is the financial internet, the internet where everything you touch is money. Now, we have Ponzi masquerades that are lurking around this internet of money, right? There are clear-cut Ponzi schemes. How would you know these Ponzi schemes? They promise you to make money for you, huge returns in a short time, and you do nothing. So they can tell you that in a month you can make 50%. In a month you can make 100%, and you don't have to learn anything. All right. They will even tell you we're trading for you, but they're not trading for you. And they always come with a network marketing model most times, MLM model, and they will tell you build a team. The more people you bring, the more money you make. I tell you, if you bring a team of 10,000 persons, you could be making $150 every single day. That's how crazy these systems are. They rob Peter to pay Paul. You'll be making huge returns, and that is why some people get tempted and fall into it. Huge returns. They'll tell you huge returns every single month for doing nothing. If a platform is promising you huge returns every month for doing nothing, understand that you are in a Ponzi scheme. And these are just examples of those Ponzi schemes. Which one have you fallen for? All right, there's so many of them, but this screen is just showing you some of them. They will promise you high returns in a month. Some will tell you 3% daily. Some will tell you 1% daily. And if you leave it, it can become 1.5%. Can promise you between 50 to 100% every single month. If you see any platform like this, it is a Ponzi scheme. And when you bring in a few people, one person comes with $10,000, another person $5,000, another person 1,000. Before you know it, you're making $100 a day. You are in a Ponzi scheme. That is what I want to assure you. And those Ponzi schemes will always cause lots of pain. All right, so but on the blockchain, there's legit blockchain solutions. Bitcoin is one of them, and that is why the world is embracing Bitcoin. Countries are now having strategic Bitcoin reserves. In the past, countries don't have strategic Bitcoin reserves. Now they're having strategic Bitcoin reserves. Some countries like United States, UK, when they seize BTC, they just say it's been seized, but now they call it strategic Bitcoin reserves. So they're beginning to see that this is strategic. But my question is, are you seeing Bitcoin as strategic? Are you seeing your family as, positioned for blockchain breakthrough? Imagine if you are in this current age, which is the golden age of the blockchain, and you still are not on the blockchain. Well, what are cryptocurrencies? Cryptocurrencies are just simply money, right? Somebody will say, oh, I don't know what these cryptos are. I keep hearing them. People keep talking about them. They say they've made lots of money with it. And at the end of the day, I don't trust it. Cryptocurrencies are just money, all right? Money that is electronic, digital, written as code on the blockchain. And don't feel that it is strange, because even when you move money from one bank to another, it's electronic movement of money, right? Yeah. The only thing is that that money that you're moving around is not written on the blockchain, because the bank can go tamper with it. They can change the report. They can delete transactions from your record, and you're not going to see your statement. But on the blockchain, everything is intact. Nothing can be deleted. You have data permanence. You can't deny what you have done on the blockchain. Non-repudiation of data. So all of this makes the blockchain really powerful. And the coins and the tokens there are monetized assets that are literally money. You can convert them from money to food on your table in an instant. So we're going to introduce you to how you can make money with trading. And this method of making money with trading involves different strategies. Okay. One method is trading spot. There's always a mistake people make when they hear trading, their mind goes straight to Forex. They just say, oh, I want to trade Forex. Do you trade Forex? Please stay away from Forex. Stay away from Forex until you do some training. Unless you want to blow your account. Don't put your retirement money in Forex. Don't put your children's school fees in Forex. You're going to blow your money. I'm not saying that the market is not a good market. It's a good market, but you need some skills, some knowledge that will help you navigate. Now, let's talk about spot trading. Spot trading is the safest way of trading. It only does buy low, sell high. Futures is another leveraged type of trading. Avoid futures until you have some knowledge of technology and knowledge of the market, all right? Now, when you're doing spot trading, you will see the term buy. When you hear buy, you're likely talking about spot trading, because you're buying low, selling high. You can't sell high and buy low, so it's always buy. Now, when you hear sell, if you're doing sell, they're talking about futures and Forex, because you can only sell high and buy low to make money. All right? So understand this: when you hear buy, it's likely sports, it's likely the spot market, all right? Likely the spot market. But if you hear sell, it's definitely a leverage market that you can, trade in two ways. Now, I want to introduce you to a powerful technology, a technology that can help you make money while you sleep, a technology that can help you put food on the table, a technology that is a blessing to mankind. This technology is powerful. I want you to really, really, really embrace this powerful tool. RoyalQ, RoyalQ, Royal Quantitative. AI is part of our life right now. AI is used in surveillance, used in agriculture, used in policing, used in military activities. AI can drive your car, park your car, right? So I'm just going to play this short video. I love playing it. I can't get tired of playing it.
Oh, shoots. We're using the self-driving. Good. Man, look at that. Holy cow. This is scary, folks. Because you don't know what's going to happen. Especially if you've not done it before. Allowing something, especially when you like to control your car. But now you have an AI driving you. The world is changing, folks. You better go with the change. If you're still driving the old way, I don't know what to tell you.
Sleeping on the bicycle.
Everything is changing. Business is changing. If you're not going technology, you don't know, you're going to miss out. They're going to leave you behind. Don't let nobody leave you behind. In your businesses and everything you do. Tech is the new world, so get it going. I'm just chilling. Yep.
So that's just to show you What is possible?
Oh,
Technology. Things are happening. What used to be impossible in the past is now possible. I need you to understand this. What used to be possible in the past, what used to be impossible 10, 15 years ago, it's happening now. It's happening now. It's not hard to make money again. 30, 40 years ago, for you to make money, you had to do so many things. Right now, the world has connected to the extent that the blockchain and technologies is making it easier for people to make money. Are you still living in the Stone Age, or are you ready to embrace technology to enhance your financial portfolio? RoyalQ. What is RoyalQ? It is a 24 by 7 trading technology that helps you go into the market and get out with profits. RoyalQ has the power to keep you in the market 7 days a week. Every day is a potential money-making day. Every day is a potential money-making day. And that is what I want you to understand, that from Monday to Sunday, you potentially can make money every single day. RoyalQ is not a blockchain. It is an application developed by programmers to connect you to the blockchain and make money in the money dance. On the blockchain, there is the money dance, and RoyalQ helps you. Trading can be very challenging. Most people can't trade. Most people can't learn. So they need an easy way. And RoyalQ is one key easy way that can help you make money. But why do we say RoyalQ is safe compared to other platforms that will scam you? RoyalQ is safe because your money stays in your exchange account. So look at this diagram. This is your exchange account. Your money stays here. The money never leaves here. This is the RoyalQ server. You don't send your trading capital to RoyalQ. And this is your phone. Your phone is a television screen to help you to download the necessary apps, connect them, and trade. But you're not trading on your phone, you're trading in your exchange account, and the RoyalQ servers are connected to your exchange account. Those Ponzi schemes, what they will tell you is, hey, send us your $1,000. Send it to us from your exchange account, send it to our servers. So RoyalQ tells you, no, don't do that. Keep your money in your exchange. Connect us to your exchange and we'll buy low, sell high, and keep making the money for you in the money dance. There's a money dance in the market. There's an algorithm playing out the money dance. Your job is to understand it and to be positioned for wealth. All right, so question, how much can you make every month using RoyalQ? That's a great question. Now, here's the answer. You can make between 10 to 50% every month trading the spot market. If you're trading the futures market, you can even make 200% in a month. But trading the spot market will tell you to keep your mind on 10 to 15, 20% when you are starting. As you get better and train yourself, you can begin to make much more than that. All right? That's what you can say. So if you see somebody who has been using RoyalQ for 1 year, 2 years, and has gone through training, the person could be making much more money than the person who is just coming in the first month, still learning the ropes. All right? It's a skill-based system, and the more you know, the more money you can make. This is the money dance. The money dance dances down, dances up. Dances down, dances up. Market must go up and down. So don't panic if the market goes to -8% or even -10%. All right, just relax. The market will bounce back in your favor. So here are a few trading options that I want you to know, and it's important for everybody to understand this. We have powerful automation tools that you can use for even low capital. So there are three components to these automation tools, and they are color-coded here on the screen. All right. MACD, RSI, KDJ, that is one. You choose one out of those as the automation tool. We have MACD automation, RSI automation, KDJ automation. You pick one of those. Then we have AI margin call. Now, AI margin call simply refers to the ability of the market to scan and determine strong support levels where it will buy. The bot can do that by itself. It will scan and determine the strong support level where it will buy. Then, of course, you have the third component. The third component is what kind of strategy mode will you be in? Will you be in a whole warehouse mode, sub-bin mode, or sub-bin mode real-time settlement? I prefer whole warehouse mode. Some people prefer sub-bin mode. Others prefer sub-bin mode real-time settlement. So anyone you like, experiment with them. And here's what I want you to know. Even without doing anything, you can make between 5, 7% to 10% using this automation tool. I'm talking about every single month, back to back to back. The money dance will be happening. You'll be making your money automatically with this bot. Imagine making 10% monthly for a year. That's 120%. Patiently allowing the market to do its thing. No bank will give you that. And that is what RoyalQ can offer you. On autopilot, you don't have to learn anything. But what if you want to make more? Well, if you want to make more money, then you can use hands-on strategies. You can generate signals and you can do your market analysis. All right. So we offer you trainings on how to do this market analysis. All right. And we have some technologies that can generate signals for you. We have scanners. All right. We have scanners that can help generate signals for you. Once you get those scanners, you can just be trading anyhow you want in the market, taking 1%, 10 times a day if you want to. Right. It's actually that powerful. But I'm going to tell you that if you want to do some market analysis, training is required, right? If you want to be able to say you want to make 100% to 200% every month, training is required. If you want to say I want to consistently make 50% every month, training is required. Now, it's not enough to make 100% in a week. Then after the next 1 month, you're making no money, all right? The next 2 months, you're not making any money. We want you to be consistent month after month, week after week. That is only possible if you come for training. And so training is optional, but it's extremely important for you to embrace training. All right. And we have our Goodbye to Floating Loss Academy, which is one of the trainings that we offer you to help you to navigate the market. And this training, those who have gone through it, about 200 persons, they are all making money. They understand the market better. And they will tell you that, oh my goodness, I wish I knew this a long time ago. All right. I would have had so much floating losses. Skills rule the world. This is a lifetime skill. You can trade even when you're 80 years of age. You can keep practicing, and the more you practice, the better you get. All right. So this training takes you from basic, intermediate, and advanced. All right. And we with you until you succeed. So that's the beauty of it. There are other leaders who give you other trainings, but this is the one I anchor, and I believe it's a life-changing opportunity. So with a little skill and the technology to help you enhance your results, and a scanner that can help you scan the market, align all of these, and you are positioned for wealth. You are positioned for breakthrough, money back to back. That is what is possible for you. So how much does it cost to get this RoyalQ bot? To get this RoyalQ bot, you just need about $120 for a 1 year license. And I'm telling you, super affordable. Super affordable. Trust me, super affordable. $120. Now, now you also need fuel fee, which is just like $20. Fuel fee is a profit sharing fee. So every time you make profit, 20% goes to the RoyalQ platform and you take 80%. Now remember, RoyalQ cannot withdraw money from your exchange account where your capital is. So you can only withdraw money from the internal wallet inside RoyalQ bot where you have deposited $20. It will be taking it from there. All right. So your capital in your exchange is safe and you'll be deducting from your internal wallet in RoyalQ, that gas fee. So it's a profit formula that RoyalQ uses to make sure it compensates those who help you to learn to trade. So this is the total cost of starting up, and it's super easy. All right. Cost of the bot, 120, $20 minimum gas fee, trading capital $100 or higher, then readiness to watch and learn. And if you want to come for Goodbye to Floating Loss training, please be my guest. And we'll take you from zero knowledge to a professional, and you'll be milking the market back to back to back. So here are some frequently asked questions. How long will it take for me to start making money? Well, for me to start making money, you can start making money in the next 24 hours, right? In the next 12 to 24 hours, literally, you can start making money. I hope the bot will do all the work for me. Well, the bot will not do all the work for you. You have to know how to set the bot. Your car that you bought with so much money, does the car do all the work for you? No. Does the car drive you or you drive the car? Think about it. Does the car drive you or do you drive the car? You see, you have to start the engine. You have to push the start button. You have to put it into the right gear, reverse or drive. You have to turn the steering, all right? That's how you drive the car. So now, will the car do everything for you? No. Is a car good enough for you? Yes. Is a car an invaluable part of your life? Yes, because it helps you move around easily and achieve great results. In the same vein, you can use the RoyalQ bot, drive it in the blockchain, and churn out wealth for yourself and your family, paying your bills every single day. All right? And somebody said, hey, this bot is so expensive. I don't have enough money to get started. Come on. There are bots that cost you $500 every month. There are bots that cost you $1,500 a year. They're even more expensive bots. But RoyalQ bot is inexpensive and it delivers results. So I tell you, just embrace this technology and begin making money. And there's the last bullet point there says, oh, some RoyalQ people years ago, they said the bot made them huge losses. Remember, I told you, you need knowledge, some skills, knowledge of the bot, knowledge of the market, and knowledge of yourself. All right? Bring that all together. If you want to use the scanner tool, that will also give you some advantage and comfort training. If you do these things, you'll be a winner. But hey, watch out because signals are being dropped in the groups back to back to back. Use those signals also for your own advantage. Your challenge, if you will accept it, is to take 300 trades. When you take 300 trades, you would have made profits that will now, you see your balance in your exchange growing. You come to understand the power of the system and you spend some of that money and realize that I really made this from the blockchain. This is the money I made based on the knowledge I have. And you can now begin to think of, oh, I can take my family on the next vacation. I can achieve some greater things. I can be in the vacation and the bot is trading for me on autopilot. All of that is possible. And it's indeed an amazing experience. So you need to just get back to whoever invited you, get the link and sign up because that is the first step toward, achieving success. Now, this tool is so massive, it's so powerful that we tell people, hey, share the opportunity with your friends. Yes, we tell them, share the opportunity with your friends and become a part of what we are creating here. And if you can share it with 20 persons, fine. Or if you can share it with 100 people, just use your link and grow it directly. And everybody you help, show them how to make money and they can go do the same thing if they wish to. You do not have to recruit or build a team here for you to make money. You can just sit down, trade, and make money on the go. By building a team, you can become an investor. An investor makes money even when he's not working. But you first you have to make enough money and then let your money work for you. So these are examples of people who are building teams. Some people who are making $14,000 a month. All right, people who have made over $1 billion of their local currency, billionaire status. All right, constantly money is being made by members of the community who are building the business. Now, I want to remind you, when you hit breakthrough and achieve some big targets using this technology, you want to spend time with your family and simply go shopping. All right, give yourself a treat because you've worked for it. So when you build a team or you're trading, you make some significant money, give yourself a treat because you've mastered the market. Now, you've listened to this presentation and likely you are still going to be analyzing and telling yourself, oh, will this really work? Does this really work? Will it work for me? And all of that. The hardest part is getting started. So just go get started. When you get started, understand you will make mistakes and you learn from them. That is why we say start with the spot market. You must learn discipline. You must not be in a hurry to make money. You must consistently stick to the rules and you will prosper. That is the path to trading. And you can start and keep learning and trading, making money for the rest of your life because the blockchain is here to stay. So we encourage you to take the bold step. Don't be like the helpless dog who is lying on the nail and sleeping on the nail and whining and whimpering but refuses to get up and change his location because he feels that that's his corner. He has marked that territory for himself, but the nail is hurting him. And he sits on the cupboard, the nail is right there under, and says, this is my corner. I've been here my whole life. This is my comfort zone. I ain't leaving it, but this pain, this nail is hurting me, but I will take the pain because this is my corner. That is how poverty is destroying people's lives. They feel, I'm in my comfort zone. This is my job. I'll be here for 20 years. This is how my family feeds. And then they don't think out of the box to say, let's try create something new. And then poverty keeps drilling them and messing up their finances. You have to get tired of your financial situation. You have to get disgusted by poverty. You have to get disgusted by being broke. And when you get disgusted by being broke and start working towards it, some people will say, oh, you too like money. Yes, yes, but you have to get out of that poverty. You have to hate it enough. You have to hate the way your home looks. You have to hate the way your car looks. You have to decide, I want to get something better. That is the beginning of change. One cannot change until the pain of the current situation outweighs the pain of the price he has to pay to get to his destination. So you have two options. Option A, do nothing. Listen to my presentation, do nothing. Continue to go about your life and ignore this opportunity. And now, if nothing else is working for you, just understand that you're ignoring an opportunity that can help you reduce arguments in your life. Because if you don't do this, RoyalQ, you find out that sometimes the same old arguments, you and your wife arguing about expenses, or you and your spouse rather arguing about expenses, and your kids wanting some things, and you say, no, I can't afford this. We are poor people, we don't do this. I mean, don't ever plant such seeds in the hearts of your kids. They are not poor people who can't afford this. All right. And show them that with RoyalQ, you can trade, make money, and you will start affording these things. And even if you have a good job, don't depend on that job because one day you must leave that job. And when you leave that job, you realize that you've been a dumb, stupid slave. If you've only focused on that job, you realize you've been a dumb, stupid slave. You don't want to be a dumb, stupid slave. Option B is better. Activate RoyalQ in your life, have another stream of income, start trading, making that passive income, and experience financial relief. Make mistakes, get better, master the tool, add the training, add the scanner, combine all you know with the technologies, and keep making lots of money. This is the tool and the technology that will offer you financial breakthrough. Money is never a problem once you have the knowledge and the technology. Money is never a problem when you have the knowledge and the technology. So I encourage you to embrace knowledge, embrace technology, and lift your family up. We're going to support you on this journey. Work closely with whoever invited you to the meeting. Think big and show initiative. Never procrastinate. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining this presentation. Get back to whoever invited you. Get the link. Sign up. This technology works. You can tell yourself, I'm going to $1 million, and it will take you there. Create a community of people who believe in trading. Build your community and let your community become a community of people wealthy, trading decades after decades, creating success for themselves and their families. And then when your families have learned how to trade and the children have also learned how to trade, you would have destroyed poverty perpetually from your families. Thank you very much for your time. See you at the top.